Alright, let's try not to let the radio drown me out here, but we're going to head over to one of the nature trails near hubby's house, and must have in Florida. Must have. Mosquitoes all the time. If it's not freezing here, they're out. Hubby's got the long sleeves. He opted for the sportsman look. Get your face. There we go. Kind of dim over there. Yeah, he's got the long sleeve professional stuff on. I'm going short sleeves. Railroad. Going short sleeves. Therefore, not playing around with you, but just past the rooster. Get some footage when we get there. Hubby's gonna take me on a tour of the birding trail. Apparently we went on the Boy Scout trail last time. And I said he didn't bring his binos, and he said,
don't need them.
Cause?
They're all beat up and old, can't see shit with them anyway.
And I said, what if we miss a thrush-crested ruby root? Not that there's a bird called that, but you know, bird ornithologist people yell are deep, deep. Oh, are there any gators out?
Yes.
I was supposed to film some gators.
I don't miss.
I might be able to get some gators. What?
I don't miss.
What are you talking about?
I said, what if we miss?
As in we can't see it. We're not hunting.
I'm not hunting.
We're watching birds on a birding trail. Maybe. Waterway, you guys, look. There's a guy fishing here. Whoa, big van. Anyway, we got a lot of natural stuff here. Put the window down. I'm a rocket scientist. Hear that? Gun range right here. We were gonna go there, but it costs money. They raised the fee, so we're gonna skip it for today, and we're gonna go into the nature area right here. Nature trails. Some people out here, so I see those. They're a little bumpy, sorry. It's a little gravel on the road. It's a little rough. That's pretty. I think we fell into the gully. Kidding. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can catch a gator. Maybe we can catch some noses. They're kind of like manatees. You usually see eyes and noses. My husband just told me to go knee-deep in some reeds. He must not realize I've been in Florida for a long enough time that I know you don't traipse up into the waterways here. Gators can be everywhere. They go into your pools during mating season. They'll meet you at your front door, your back porch, and everything else. Generally, they don't bother you, though, unless you're bothering them. So, there's a bird here. He's probably going to run away when I get closer, though. Run away! He's trying to catch something. I'm going to come to the edge here, and I'm going to see if I see any turtles, the bird, or little alligator noses. They're shooting over here at the gun range not far from me, so you know, the gators typically, they probably already ate and they're down underneath the water and snoozing. They come up every now and then, but I'm not a fan of getting too close to this mucky water at the edge. I ain't trying to have a horror movie. Great, somebody brought a yapping freaking dog. That's just gonna make it peaceful on the trail. Mega glare, so I can't see a damn thing on this screen, but oh, it just fell down a little bit. This is where we are, if I can catch it up here. Man, the sun's bright. Rock. So, anyway, apparently they have hiking and bird watching and such, so that's where we're heading. Mr. Man over here.
Yep.
And we're going to go down this trail right here so you guys can see how the woods are here. This is typical Florida woods for you. You got all kinds of
phosphate mine.
Hang on, you.
And the path is built on the old tramways where they carry the phosphate out. All these pits are where they dug out phosphate in the past. Their whole landscape is pocked with it.
So apparently we're going to have to pay a fee here.
Your reward. Put fee in envelope, $3. Tear off stub, display stub,
Hiking trail.
front vehicle, or keep in possession.
Put fee in. Oh, blocking my shot, sir. Photographer here. He gets right in front of the camera. You see how he did that, y'all?
No,
anyway. Gotta hit you up for money everywhere. So that's what I'm telling you. The manatees were great because it was free. They didn't hit you up for anything. I'd film one of our nice big old oaks. This sucker's tall. And it kind of branches all the way around here. Sorry about the sun. And overhangs all the way to there. It's kind of a mucky area down there. Swampy creek area. Haven't had really a lot of rain lately with the cooler weather. We've just had drizzling pretty much, light rain. Hubby's still working on that fee that we got to put in there. You do realize you don't have to put $6, right? Apparently they have a trail cam here. Look. It's all kinds of chained up to the tree over here. See this sucker? They don't want anybody taking it, apparently. In case we disappear, they did it. Just kidding. I found a pretty cool looking view of the water here. This is a huge lake, so if anything, this would be a place to find some gators. Let's hope none of them are bathing on the shoreline here. It's a huge oak. Look at the roots on that sucker. Look at my shoe. And look at the roots. Thing is enormous. Here, a peacock. That call that you hear is a peacock if it comes through again. Wow, that lake is huge. And the water is murky. It is just asking for a gator to sneak up on me. Can hear a bird over there moving in the bush, in the bushes there. I'm gonna stop this and see if I can find a gator. Try to see if I can record this peacock. Just did it again. These mosquitoes are still getting on me, and I have bug spray with DEET. That's no messing around there. All right. It's getting kind of dark, so we're going to try to head through here before we make a horror movie for real. Figures Peacock doesn't want to say anything now. That was it. I don't know if it recorded it. We're kind of going that way. Might be able to catch it when we get closer.
You want to try to make it up that? Where should you go?
Right behind you.
You want to make it up that way so you can take a picture that way?
I might be able to get one of the water, yeah. Okay, I've climbed up into a tedious area up on this hill. This peacock's been going off. I'm trying to catch it. There he is. Male peacock. Got some osprey flying by. One of them caught a huge fish. So the other one, it's not smooth ground out here. Another one is chasing him down. He's not appreciating sharing that fish, apparently. There's too many trees for me to catch it clearly, but lots of water here. It is all around. Well, I used the DEET. You opted to not use it. I learned my lesson that day we came here last time. They swarmed me even with light spraying. I drenched myself in it today. So I just came down that nice little incline right there. And I had to skid down a little sideways. I should have been filming because Hub said, be careful. And I said, I'm always careful, like a cat. And promptly slipped. Sorry, wasn't on video. All right, let me check for gators on the shore before I start filming this. There's one of the little waterways that we can climb down to. It is very peaceful. Very nice and quiet here. Trying not to end up in any of these waterways, because if you can see this water, it's black. It's like tea at best. You don't want to end up in there. crazy bird.
Right there.
He's somewhere out there on the water. See the stuff we get to listen to? So check out these berries. These look like little ladybugs almost. They've got little black tips. And I found some purple ones. If I can get them down here. There you go. Got a lot of wild berries out here. I think the rule of camping in the forestry is if you don't see the birds and the animals eating them, don't eat them. It's bad.
The real principle is for a reason.
Yes, if there's a lot of them on that tree and that bush, don't touch it. Peacock again. Man, the sun is right through there and the water is way over there. Let me see. I got my hand in the way. I so want to film it and I can't because if you look down here, this is quite the drop off. There's my foot. Hang on.
They just rushed into the water, made a big splash. It's right over there. I'm thinking it's your gator.
That bad boy's way down in the depths. I'm not chasing him there. Rule of trying to film gators: keep distance. Don't bring food. Don't bring your dog. And don't bring your ass down to the edges of the depths of stuff like that. Down there where the water is. Down there. That's a long way down. That is about, how many feet do you think that is below us, the water right now?
30 feet.
About 30-ish. That's what I was going to guess. But
How deep the water is?
no, how far down it was from us. But yeah, there's water all through here in these little wooded areas down through. And things are splashing, jumping in, jumping out. You don't want to take your ass down there because they got the advantage when you're trying to run your ass uphill over all these roots that we have in Florida that like to stick out on trails and trip you up. So yeah, narrow trail. Getting a workout. Oh, there's a good spot to look from. Oh, ow, mosquito to the face. That hurt. We also have these little gnat things that bite you. So there's a nice part of the waterway. Finally got some sun from behind the clouds. Been trying to film this water for a long time. He's got my knife that I gave him. I'm shocked. I never see you carry that thing.
We've been at it for 55 miles.
You doing the tracker thing? Okay. It's very pretty.
Traveled a third of a mile.
Traveled a third of a mile and it's a 6-mile trail. Not happening.
Just an hour's time.
Cool. Since you're carrying it for once, a very rare opportunity, why don't you whip out that knife that I gave you for your birthday last year? And you can tell the folks about it because you're the knife man. Let me get out of the sun.
My loving wife bought me a kukri type of a knife made in
Sunlight on there. There you go. See that green?
Pakistan. Pack of wood dyed green with brass wafers, a brass bolster, and a brass hilt.
See if I can get the blade pattern. Sunlight's playing havoc right now. There we go. There's a little bit of the Damascus. It's got a cool pattern to it.
It came with a decent edge, but I had it profiled for a more aggressive edge. It's very, very sharp right now.
It's all about the sharp knives, people. Look at that.
Not a practical knife to use on these daily walks because they're heavy, and it's all about the weight. But when it comes to either a fight or getting heavy into traversing, serious nature trails down in the bush, this would be great because the weight forward with that broad belly will cut off just about anything that's in your way. Of course, you can't go chopping willy-nilly. You have to attack your branch the right way so that it works effectively. Otherwise, you're just gonna bounce right off the wood. Not bad. Pretty, very, very pretty, just like my wife.
Sweaty. That's your wife right about now. It's hot. We got a beautiful view. We found a nice place to sit, and gonna take a little breather here. Okie doke. Well, we just saw a woodpecker, and we heard him before we could see him because we couldn't tell where he was. Unfortunately, it is way too thick down there for me to get him. So I guess I'll have to insert a photo of what a Florida woodpecker looks like, but they do have a red head like Woody Woodpecker. Ooh, there's a bog. That's a boggy area down there. It's like a swamp in Mississippi. Or the bayou. Oh, look, there's a bird. Imagine that. There's a bird feeding on the wildlife. We have these guys everywhere. This is what flew away earlier when I was filming when he first came up. They pretty much just go around the water looking for stuff to eat.
Duck, duck, goose, goose.
I won't even say what he just did to me. We'll keep that a secret. Tried to mess up my camera shot. Yeah, I guess that area is shallow enough. It probably got trapped in since we haven't had a lot of rain. It's a very little creek area right there. So this is the bigger body of water over here. And those birds are pretty much taking advantage of anything that's getting trapped in that little puddle. So probably baby fish, frogs, maybe some little snakes, all kinds of goodies in there. Pretty vantage point up here. I'm way up the trail. I won't even begin to show how far down that is. Oh gosh. That's another good 30+ foot drop. And my husband has disappeared somewhere in this vicinity. Oh God. Call me Grace. I'll bust my ass down this trail. There he is. I see a khaki-wearing husband. We think we see a blocked-off end. We certainly have not gone 6 miles, I can tell you that. For some reason, we're too far come. God bless it. I can't walk straight in here. All right, let me try to speed up. There is some kind of a little barricade thingy they put across the trail. So, that's across the trail.
Yeah, it's across the trail.
It's right there. Right there. That. So I think they're doing probably doing some work up there. You can see the trail goes up and winds and it's pretty weedy. Somebody does have to come out and maintain these trails. It doesn't just happen to be nice like this.
That's why we pay $6.
Yeah, $6. But I'm gonna come back and to the water. I'm not trying to. We ain't doing it. Yeah, we're gonna go find that big cedar tree that he talked about. Somebody apparently cut down. Well, I guess they cut it down, but some homeless people. Hubby was explaining how homeless people sometimes live out here. It's a pretty area, y'all. These are ferns. We have these everywhere. Fern! Shout out to Fern. B&B. So, there's the water again to the right here. It's got sunlight glaring off of it. But I just want to go back quickly to one of the trail berms to show why that's probably blocked off. I mean, obviously you can get under it if you really want to be bold and daring, but guess what? They don't give two shits if you fall out here and break your ankle and end up down in their alligator pit. You got to have some common sense when you come out and mess with nature, folks. Of course, I can't find a darn berm now that I've passed 70 of them. Okay, here's one. They take these big wooden ties. I use these for my garden boxes. You can get them at Home Depot. They're basically just big round pillars. I like the ones that are kind of flat on each side. They're easier to stack. But if you see it, you're usually 6 to 8 feet long. This is an 8-footer. So basically what they're doing is just keeping, when we have rain, a lot of rain, all that dirt will wash from up here. You can see where hubby is there somewhere. Where is he at? There he is. Anyway, it will wash all the way down to there, down where that water is, way down there. I can tell you that's way 30, 40 feet down there. So basically that wooden berm is just to keep the sand and the dirt up here so you have a trail to continue walking on. More than likely, it has washed out over there, which is why they don't want us all up in there. A little bit out of breath. Getting ready to approach the other side here. We are going to go to the Boy Scout Trail, which apparently is down here. We've been here before. Some water over there, where I filmed when I came in. Walk backwards and not bust my ass, because the sun is bright. So we're going to do this Boy Scout Trail, and I'm going to try. I hope there's enough light that we can get a shot of, and I think I said the wrong thing. I think I said cedar tree. It's actually, I think, a cypress. I don't know. It's a big stump. Apparently, homeless dudes decided to...
You want to take a picture of that?
I'm filming. Can't take a picture. I'll get it on.
Just show
I'll get it on the way out.
Fine.
Making my footage long. Apparently, homeless dudes decided to start a fire inside a hollow spot for this tree, which is a shame because it's a huge tree stump now because the tree had to be cut down. Ah, people.